What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about why Canadian snipers are unstoppable. So, here in the United States, we don't really hear much about the Canadian military. And I mean, frankly, we view Canada as being a very nice, very peaceful country. And so it came as a bit of a shock to me when this basically says Canadian snipers are some of the deadliest killing machines that humanity has ever known, or something. It's like, oh, oh, okay. Wow. So today, I want to take a look at this video where a former member of the Canadian Special Forces actually explains all of this Canadian sniper, unstoppable, deadly business going on. So let's take a look.
For anyone watching this who doesn't know, Canadian snipers are the stuff of legend. It is go on
What?
Wikipedia, look at the
Huh?
longest shots that have ever been taken. The longest is from a Canadian. The Canadians are on that top 10 list
What?
multiple times. I think maybe 3 or 4 times.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I was not aware of this. I think most Americans have no idea that Canadians are known for this. What? What's what's going on up there? What? You're scaring me. Okay, let's look it up. Why not? Like longest sniper shot, or will that do it? Longest recorded sniper kills? Wait, what? The longest recorded sniper kills mid. Here we go. In the mid 2017, it was reported that an unnamed Canadian Special Forces operator in Iraq had set a new record of 3,540 meters, beating the previous record of an Australian sniper. What? What is this saying? Canadian Special Forces sniper killed somebody with a sniper shot. Three, is this correct? 3,500 meters away? Wait, is that as far as I think? Hold on. Can we uh the meters is throwing me off. I can't do meters. Let's do like miles? Was this a mile? 2.1 2 miles? What is going on? That's just scary knowing that that's even a thing. That's like that you can even do that. What do you mean you hit a sniper shot from 2 miles away? Okay. Do not mess with Canadian snipers. Got it. Writing it down. What on earth? So it's true. And it is in the Wikipedia, just like you said. I didn't know any of this. I don't know. This is kind of changing. Because here in the US, we have a lot of like preconceived ideas of like Canadians and what you're all about. And this is definitely changing my opinion, my outlook on Canada for sure. Okay.
Very impressive stuff. What is it about Canadian snipers that apparently makes them just so unbelievably good?
Yeah.
Um, well, I would say a few things. I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to the American counterparts that have helped make that possible too. Like,
You're welcome. No. As if I had anything to do with it. I'm here taking credit. That's nice to hear, but in also like a weird backwards way, it's like, oh, America is getting some credit for creating deadly sniper, like, it's good, and that is a fact of like any military, and that is a reality, and it's all very impressive, but it's like, it, at the end of the day, it is like using these big, long, accurate guns to kill people. So it's like, thanks, or you're welcome, or anyway.
I have to say that because it would be irresponsible and I would be lying from this point forward if there wasn't a huge play between us and them.
I didn't know that. That is cool, like all joking aside. And I don't know. This almost makes it seem like we helped train some Canadians or the sniper programs, and now you guys have just run away with it and surpassed the master. Like the student has, like, because the Wikipedia said, at least in 2017, it is you guys, Canadians, who hold the longest record sniper shot kill. Or it's pretty good. 2 miles. I still can't get over that.
In the military itself, I don't know. I think one of the things that happened is we had a really great gun developed from, Prairie Gun Works.
Most Canadian thing ever, by the way. Some of the stereotypes just never fail, I guess. Or the Canadian, like, any other soldier or no, anyone who does anything that they're proud of, whatever it may be, would want to take credit and be like, yeah, like we're some of the best snipers because we're awesome and we're really good and skilled. And it's like this Canadian guy's like giving the respect and the praise to like the equipment. Like, who does that? The humbleness is off the charts, where it's like, well, we had really good equipment. Like, you freaking Canadian, you. That's just so that's cool.
They created a gun called the Coyote and one called the Timberwolf, which is the 338 model. And the 338 model,
Okay.
it was it still is a spectacular gun.
Oh.
And in order to make that shot, once you start getting mile or more, you need a spectacular gun.
Am I the only one who didn't know we were just taking people's heads off from a mile away now? What the heck?
You need something that has some kind of combat repeatability. And I say that because if I was to take like a high-end bench gun and go overseas and like lug it in up the mountains and bang it around and all that, it probably wouldn't be so efficient. So we had that, which was very important.
Okay. That is important.
Two things that definitely happen, whether it's in the regular army or in the SF, is our sniper troops are held separately from everything else. And it gives them time to be snipers.
So he's talking about literally like the configuration of the Canadian military. Like, you guys, I don't exactly know what that means, but you let the snipers be their own unit, be off on their own to do what they need to do and not get bogged down in maybe some of the other logistics. Maybe that's what he means.
So lots of units, the snipers are embedded in with the kind of saber squadrons or things of that nature.
Okay.
And so you're robbing from Peter to pay Paul. If you have to be, wear this hat and the sniper hat.
Sure.
Well, your head's only so big. It can only hold so many hats, right?
Oh, I see. In other units, maybe other militaries, snipers have to be also like using assault rifles or on the ground or intelligence or at least doing all the things that are expected of any soldier. Whereas in Canada, maybe the snipers are allowed to specialize more and just do that. And it's clear that is very effective, and that makes you very good at it.
So that's a huge one. And then, I don't know, it's got to be something in our culture or DNA, just for funsies.
What? You're scaring me. What do you mean? What do you mean that's just part of the Canadian DNA? It's in your blood. Of great snipers. What on earth? It's like Canadians are so. You put on this persona of being very friendly and kind, and then it's like behind that, you're also ready to get down to brass tacks if needed. My God.
It's it's incredible. I mean, it's actually when you look at the population of Canada, they're so disproportionately represented on the list of the
Huh.
best sniper shots ever made. It's like almost a statistical anomaly. I mean, I say that as a compliment.
What? That's crazy. I had no idea. This is very, from my point of view as an American, this is very random. Like today, I learn Canadians are randomly really freaking good at being snipers. What the heck?
It's incredible that they're that represented. I mean, is long range outdoor shooting like a hobby people have in Canada? Is it something that is done by people who live?
No, you would actually think that that's way more common here in the United States. There has to be this can't be just coincidence, like, right? There's something going on in Canada to make this is not just by chance.
In more rural areas, or is it just something you get taught when you go to the military?
I So we had some gun registry changes happen the last few years. So this may
Oh,
impact this stat, but there was a time when Canadians love this saying when compared to the US. We use the term per capita. But
sure.
Canadians per capita actually have a lot of guns.
Really? I didn't know that. Is that true? Because isn't it kind of hard to get a gun in Canada? I thought.
Which a lot of people don't really think about Canadians and guns the same way. And so,
No.
yeah, I would say there's a tendency towards rural shooting because we have so much land, but I don't think it's necessarily more so.
Yeah.
But
I would say, I would think the United States has like the biggest gun ownership, marksmanship interest of most any country, really. So, and yet we're not topping these lists. It's Canadians.
this can't be discounted either, Dave, is opportunity. Whatever Marcus Aurelius says, luck is when skill meets opportunity or practice or whatever he says, right? Where the opportunity has to present itself. And that
Okay.
is a statistical anomaly. We try to set up conditions as soldiers for our own or the best outcome, whatever that may be.
Huh.
But until the target presents itself in a certain way at a certain time, you just don't have that option. You know what I mean? You try to create it as much as possible.
Oh, so he's literally talking about somehow, for whatever reason, like out in the field, in real life, like Canadian snipers have just had the opportunity to take those shots. Now they have converted on those shots. They have capitalized and succeeded, which is a whole other like just because you get the opportunity doesn't mean like it's going to work. But so I'd say it's a bit of a combination of both, I guess.
So that becomes a kind of an unweighable factor too.
Sure.
And I'm at a loss. It's just so
I don't
stunning for me
know.
to run the information tonight. I encourage everyone watching this to go check out the list on Wikipedia.
Yeah, we took a brief look at that, but that's crazy. I don't know. At the end, it felt like this Canadian special ops guy was kind of like, maybe I need to be a little low key about this. I don't want to give away all of our secrets. Like, we just got lucky. Like, I don't know. I think there's something else going on here. Maybe to explain this more, maybe it's just Canadian military sniper training. Maybe all that hockey gave you like great hand-eye coordination. I don't know. But that's talk about a surprising fact. Kind of changes the way you look at Canadians a bit. Not in a bad way. If anybody is gonna like respect this kind of thing, it's definitely Americans, I think. So it's a little scary too. But cool. I didn't know that. So this was very interesting. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on why Canadian snipers are some of the best in the world. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canadian things that I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.